1st, there was a game played between the #1 ranked team, Purdue, and they were playing at Northwestern. And it's interesting looking at this because Purdue statistically really dominated the whole game. They out-rebounded Northwestern 52-27. They had never lost a game when out-rebounding a team by 25 rebounds. In addition, when they score over 80 points, they're 53-0. Like, Purdue has never lost. And somehow Northwestern was able to pull out that game. Now, leading up to that game, Purdue, they were 7-0. They had beaten Tennessee and Marquette, who are both now still ranked into the top 10. And then you look at who Purdue has beaten after that. They've basically recycled the top 10 rankings. They've beat Alabama, Arizona, Wisconsin, Illinois, which shows just really how dominant Purdue is, which is how they've been in the regular season the past 3 years. And, yeah, so my biggest upset is Northwestern beating Purdue on December 1st. All right, I'll go first. It's going to be a big-time podcast, first of all, 3 hosts. I'm going to want 2 of the GOATs in their sport to sit next to me and talk about winning, talk about how they competed, talk about how they prepared. So Michael Jordan's going to be one of my co-hosts. Okay. And the other co-host, I'm going to go ahead and say throw Mike Trout on there. Michael Jordan, ooh, Mike Trout.
Okay.
Mike and Ike. It'll be the Mike and Ike podcast. Okay. It's got a good ring to it. It's great. Okay. Cycle was kind of interesting because in previous years there haven't been many top name running backs that have been circulating around, but I mean there's many of them: Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. But for my free agent, I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley from the New York Giants. The way I see it, he's kind of been locked in kind of a stagnant offense for the Giants throughout his whole since 2018, 6-year NFL career. But he's only 27, and he's shown that he was able to be productive in that offense. He had over 1,200 rushing yards. He had 10 touchdowns. And, we both had the Texans as our team that they go to. So, yeah, I think Saquon going to the Texans will be huge to give C.J. Stroud a very consistent running game to pair with the receivers, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. And the thing I think is interesting, the Texans have like the 4th most cap space in their contract. They still have C.J. Stroud under his rookie contract for 4 years, which just frees up cap space for more big-time players like a Saquon Barkley. And so I think that'd be a really good fit. I would create a Super Bowl commercial for DoorDash. Have them put a QR code on it, and then better than food is having it delivered to your Super Bowl party at a moment's notice. And what you can do too, you throw in a little Super Bowl ticket, DoorDash VIP guest for next year's Super Bowl.
Wow.
Halftime show, like on the field for the halftime show. Like, yeah, deliver any food. I mean, people probably won't be driving during the Super Bowl, so it needs stuff delivered. So, yeah, DoorDash commercial. Even get Shaquille O'Neal in there, eating some big feast at a table and say, what do you need? DoorDash. Sport. I've heard a lot of people talk a bunch of trash about this sport, okay? Oh, golf's not a sport. Oh, they have someone carry their golf bag. It's not a sport. Okay. I'm telling you, wake up on a Sunday morning, watch, say, the Masters, for instance, coming up in April. Throw on the Masters. You can have it on in the background. Do some cleaning, do your chores, whatever. See the shots as they take. There's nothing better than watching a player come back from 5 or 6 stroke down, and then he nails an insane putt or an eagle or whatever, and then the whole crowd erupts. So I got to go golf, and not a lot of people watch it. The PGA golf, live golf, and I mean, I wouldn't advise watching live golf, but watch the PGA golf. The Masters, big tournament's coming up.